Hi, I'm Tim Hunt with Ashlin Ice in Plant City, Florida, and I am living the Kooler life. My wife Lindsay was born and raised here, and we lived in New York City for a little over 10 years. I've always been in sales my whole life and career. For 15 years, I've worked for a company selling custom clothing, where I go and see guys in their home or office, fit and measure them for custom suits and shirts and things like that. A 100% commission job, so I've always had the entrepreneurial spirit and thought process. The prospect of Kooler Ice, it made a lot of sense. I played with the performers. I brought my brother-in-law in. He and I actually are in the business together. He's a CPA. I'm kind of the go guy. I figure out how to get stuff done, and he lets me know if it's possible based on what we can do with the income or the projections that we have. The first property that we looked at was actually owned by a family friend of my partner Trey, and he was going to finance it for us, as well as reap some of the benefits of the profits from the machine. And that first deal fell through, but he was still the financier of the property. So when it comes to marketing the machine, the first machine we really did nothing. The machine itself, with the display all around it, pricing, it sells itself. We do try to go to the machine and have dialogue. We do a little bit of marketing there, where after they purchase whatever they're purchasing, I'll give them one of the free coupons and just really thank them for their business. And overwhelmingly, the response has been that our ice lasts double as long as our competitors down the road, who freeze and hold as opposed to making fresh ice like Kooler does. We were told that in the beginning, but we didn't really understand what it meant. So when it came time for us to get machine number 2, it was pretty much a no-brainer, just based on what the first machine had done. With the second machine, there's a little construction going on around it now, so sales are a little bit slower starting out than what the first machine had done, but we've got pretty good faith that, based on why the construction's there, which is a Circle K Dunkin' Donuts combination being put in right off of an exit here in Florida, in Plant City, off of I-4, that once all that's done and finalized, that it should naturally produce what we want. We've bought some other banners, some things just to catch people's eye, maybe a little bit further down the road, but we haven't had to do any marketing outside of touching our customers at the machine when we can, and just the visual. So some of our favorite things about dealing with Kooler, having never dealt with anyone else, but we speak to somebody who we know by name when we need to call into the corporate office for help, whether it's Cleveland or Tommy or Drew or any of the people that we know by name who we can reach out to and get help right away. Everybody wants to help you. They want you to do well. They get excited for you when you're doing well. That's been really cool and really fun to see. They've got a great app. We love it. It can be kind of addicting, looking at your sales every hour and seeing the alerts that you get, so that you can quickly remedy any sort of problems that might be happening in the machine, so that your downtime isn't very long, is huge and helpful. The ability to kind of pull and run reports when you are trying to scale and grow something bigger that you can put in place with, your numbers in accounting. There's some really helpful tools there, to be at your kid's soccer game and look and be like, oh, well, we just made $100 last couple hours on one machine, is pretty cool to see. If I was to give a piece of advice or some advice, do your research, see what's out there, understand that there is a difference in frozen water from one machine to the next, how that product is cleaned, made, or processed. Get ready to have fun and have your mind be a little bit blown on what you can do without having to be physically in a location at a place to make money and generate income.